So anytime we want to solve an equation, no matter what it looks like, no matter what letters or no matter what fractions or decimals, or it doesn't matter what the numbers are or anything, the goal is to get the letter alone. So like for this one, we want it to say u equals or equals u. And we're always wanting to get rid of whatever's with the letter. And in order to get rid of what's with the letter so that it just has the u here, you do the opposite of what's currently happening. So in this case, this is saying 7 times u. When things are bumped up against each other, it means that they're being multiplied. You know, if it says this, then we know it was being added or subtracted or whatever. But when you don't see any directions between them, it just says 7u. It means 7 times some unknown number is equal to 14 over 5. So we want it to have just the u here. And so we're going to get rid of the 7 by doing the opposite. If currently it's multiplying, then the opposite of multiplication is division. So I'm going to divide by 7 here. And I'm going to do it on both sides. So if I'm dividing by 7 on this side of the equal sign, then I'm also going to divide by 7 on this side of the equal sign. Well, 14 over 5 divided by 7. And I noticed in the directions they give you the explanation of how to divide fractions. Really, you can use your calculator and just pop it in there. And if you don't know how to use your calculator with the fractions, please contact me immediately because I really want to show you how to do that. But the long way to do this, to say u is 14 over 5 divided by 7, is that we turn division into multiplication. So we're going to think of this as 7 over 1, and then we can flip the second fraction. So it becomes times 1 over 7. And so dividing by 7 is the same as multiplying by 1 over 7. So then if we reduce this before we multiply, like both of these can be divided by 7. So this becomes 1 and this becomes 2. So if you can reduce first, do it. Then multiply straight across the top, 2 times 1 and 5 times 1. So 2/5. So u is 2/5. Here's another one. In this case, again, we want to get the x alone, or whatever letter we have. We want to get it by itself, so we want this to, come down here to eventually just say x equals, and then some number being over here. Right now, 4 is bumped up against it, which means it's being multiplied. So we're going to divide by 4. And remember, dividing by 4 is the same as multiplying by 1/4. And that's what they're going to show you in the illustration. I don't think of it that way, but that's what they're showing you. So if I'm going to divide by 4 here, I also have to divide by 4 here. And so this becomes just x, but over here, so we have 3/7 divided by 4. Put it in your calculator or do it manually. So it's going to be called 3/7 times 1/4. We can't reduce top and bottom at all, so it's 3 times 1 and 7 times 4. There it is, 3 over 28.